Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting third, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Striding in, Donovan Solano. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a blooper to the right side. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Liner in there for a base hit. Yastrzemski is on his way home.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And that's off his leg on the mound. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run will score on the play as well. And That play over now. Time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there. Continue. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Popped high in the air. Alfaro over to his left. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Into the box, Joey Bart. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Marte on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Marlins, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Digging in, Starling Marte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-0. So in now for San Francisco, Mauricio Dubon. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
So now to the plate, Johnny Cueto, and it's fouled away. Dubon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Joyce. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set and the pitch. Line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now, Alex Dickerson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Donovan Solano.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Chisholm backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. San Francisco leads this one 4-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Joyce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's under it. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. 1 out, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Brian Anderson becomes out number 2 this inning. Now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Cueto sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Longoria, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Longoria.
First offering on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Brandon Crawford digging in next.
He sends it on the ground softly to the left.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
So up steps Joey Bart now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
So stepping in, Mauricio Dubon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants on top, 5-0. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. This one for Crawford is short. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting in, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
This one's down. It's the first hit for the Marlins, and it's going to be for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Dubon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Your attention, please.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Josh Smith, a 6' 2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alex Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the cove and gone.
Most pitchers aren't going to throw this guy much of a fastball to try to challenge him because this guy can hit him a mile just like he did with that swing right there. Impressive power.
To the plate now, Donovan Solano.
Second baseman, Donovan.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
Now
out.
batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into left center. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Marlins nothing. Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Reined in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Settling in now, Jesus Aguilar. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field, and that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce, and they're on the board. It's 6-1. At the plate now, Brian Anderson.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Giants 6 and the Marlins 1. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Joey Vaughn.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Bart. He was a ground out victim last time up. And now pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 1, Mauricio Dubon.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Marte is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Striding in once again, Jazz Chisholm. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
1 away now for the Marlins in their half of the 5th. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. There's 1 on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 5, John Birdie.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. A grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ryan Stanek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
So here now's the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Cueto.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Mike Yastrzemski. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And splashed down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now back, the left fielder, Alex.
So now to the plate, Alex Dickerson, and right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Ready for another shot now, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 7 and the Marlins 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it. and there's one gone.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jesus Aguilar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the cove, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
0-2 is the count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 7-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
He's set. Here it comes. The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
James Hoyt comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marte's after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a chopper foul off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Joey Bart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
The 17th, Mauricio Dubon.
At the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted.
For him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So 2 away now in the same. Bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. In there, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Giants lead it 9-1. Stepping up now, Brian Anderson. It was a backwards K, strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Here it comes. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Throwing to second. And he is in there.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. And there's one down now.
Now back, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Stepping into the box, Jazz Chisholm, 0 for 2 for him to this point. from the stretch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Next for the Marlins.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Jorge Alfaro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a liner. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The pitcher, number 39. James Boyd.
Monte Harrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins. Number 60. Monte Harrison.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Giants out in front here, 9-2. Richard Blyer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
35. Richard Blyer.
Digging in, and Austin Slater is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Slater.
Hit to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. One gone here. The Giants half of the 8th, and into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, number 7, second baseman Donovan.
Wilmer Flores will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. To short, hit hard, reined in. To second for one. Relayed to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. San Francisco leads this one 9-2. Wilmer Flores will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Now playing right field, number 13, Austin Slater. Now at second base, number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Up next from Miami, Corey Dickerson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Starling Marte swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All set to start the 9th. In this one, number 33 will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. Taylor Heineman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Heineman.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The shortstop, Brandon.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Marte is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Joey Bart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1. Luis Basabe will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Luis Basabe.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Luis Basabe will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher.
Now playing third base, number 43, Tyler Heineman. Now at first base, number 33. Now catcher, number 61, Luis Basabe.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Joyce, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of... Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him, so he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A runner at first with no outs here. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there, base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Chad Wallach will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17.
And the fastball sails on him, and that's to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Cueto pauses. 2-1 on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Slater is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Johnny Cueto is credited with the win. Sandy Alcantara worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 9 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.